So great to be joined by my next guest. She is going to be back in action. PFL 9, August 20th, taking on Larissa Pacheco, is Olena Kolesnyk, joining me here on the program for the very first time. Olena, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
It's really great to talk to you. You did an incredible interview with my friend Mike Heck a few months ago. People haven't checked it out. Go look up that on MMA Fighting. Just everything you've had to do to get to Las Vegas and be able to fight. Just looking back on your last two wins, just how satisfying has that been, just knowing everything you've had to overcome just to get to this point and fight for PFL?
God bless me and I have opportunity to take again to try my power in PFL tournament. So I'm really excited and appreciate the PFL, especially legendary K1 fighter Larissa who really support me mentally, not give up. And and I'm really happy to train where I'm training now. It's Extreme Couture Gym with a huge inspiration. When you enter the gym, you can look at the walls and you can see all these posters from UFC, from other big tournaments with the huge names which surround you, and you can train and you look at them how they work hard, and it's push you to work harder, and everything is possible. This is not like people from fairy tale. This is real people, same blood, same, maybe not same body, but
Right.
like same fighting spirit. So I'm really happy. Thanks God for everything I got, and I'm really happy to take part in PFL this year. And as you see, first fight win, second fight win, and we will see about August. I work hard, even harder than I worked before the other fights. So it will be definitely interesting, and it was my childhood dream to see the London, capital of Great Britain.
Yeah.
And of course, the main thing is it's not a vacation or exhibition trip. It's the main thing is represent Ukraine in a Cooper Arena in a huge tournament which will show on SPN. So I'm proud that I have opportunity to represent my country in such a high level of MMA. I'm sorry about noises, but
Oh, I can't hear
behind my
anything, by the way. I don't know
yeah,
if it's your phone, but I'm not hearing anything else in the background. We should mention there's a storm going on in Vegas right now, and you're still doing this interview, so I appreciate it.
yeah. I hope I wouldn't be killed by thunderstorm, because it's really scary.
Yeah.
Honestly, long time. Usually it's really hot here, and sometimes it's raining, but not so often, and it's small rain. For now, I can see how trees shaking, and I'm starting a little bit shaking, So anyway, sorry.
No, don't worry about it. No, everything seems fine. I don't think anyone would have known there's a storm unless you would have mentioned it. Kind of on that note, when you first got to the U.S., I know it was new, and then you had to go take your fight. Do you feel settled in Vegas now? Like, do you feel comfortable being there with now that it's been a couple months and getting to work with, a lot of training partners? Like, how have you felt about the transition coming over to Vegas and training there now?
I think it's Vegas for me now, maybe my favorite city in whole USA. And I think people who surround me make such pleasant to stay me here, because I have a lot of support from people who fighters and not only fighters. And here everyone tried to help me, and I'm appreciated for it. So I really like Vegas. I like even this not stable weather. For me, better hot, which you cannot say for all Eastern Europeans people, but for me, better hot than winter than snow.
Mhm.
But sometimes you see this storm make me a little bit
Nervous.
scared.
Yeah. It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay. No, for sure.
like a small kid, but you know, gym is great, team is great, coaches is amazing. So, what else you could wish for yourself as a fighter? Dreams
Yeah.
come true.
Yeah, you have everything there, which is great. You mentioned your opponent there, Larissa, 17-4 record. How do you feel like stylistically you match up against her in this fight?
I think this is the best opponent to make one more step before the final, because we're stylistically similar. We're both more strikers than wrestlers. Definitely, Larissa will try to take me down. I think so, because I'm not stay back, and she know it. I made a mistake in our first fight, but it was good lesson for me to be more humble and not be happy before doing the fight, and definitely not run on her this time. So stylistically, it's the perfect opponent for me for this. For this fight, I'm really happy that I have a chance for revenge with this girl, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait 20th of August and to show everything which I learned from here and for all these years. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to be in PFL, and I'm excited its PFL is so grew up so fast. Now we are in London, and it's amazing. United Kingdom. I've never been there, so I will be like my favorite guys, brothers Klitschko, fighting in United Kingdom, and represent Ukraine. So it's a huge for me. And in another way, it's a huge pressure because a lot of Ukrainian now in London. You know why? Because of situation in my country. But they all text me. Most of them will come. Even some of my not close, but my relatives will come to the fight. So it will be good for me, like mental support. And I'm really happy. I cannot wait.
That's great. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Of course, you'll have some people at the fight, which is great because of the location. You talked about camp there. Who have been some of your main training partners helping you get ready for this fight?
The main the main man of my preparation, it's of course my coach. It's Dennis Davis. It's my head coach, and I'm really happy just come back after sparring with him. Every time kick my ass. And the main sparring partners, it's guys from the gym, Bellator guys, other league guys. So it's really hard to sparring with them. I think this is the hardest sparrings which I got this month for the whole year of preparation, because I don't hide. Not easy. Usually I'm not complaining, but this time I can say it's not easy. So yeah, and I'm really happy that such a legendary fighter, Larissa, can give me advices like a striker for the future fight, help me to fix my stuff, fix my hands, fix my legs. So yeah, and other coaches from Extreme Couture really kind, support and believe in me, have a faith in my win, same as I. I believe in God, I believe in God. If God help me to win this fight, like it will be great. So for my side, I will do my best.
On that note, who will be making the trip with you as far as your corner? Will Dennis be making the trip with you as well?
Yeah, my coach Dennis Davis will be with me in corner, and my best friend Sirena Jesus. She fought in Invicta. Now I'm thinking she will change if they not give her a title belt, because they hide from her title belt. I don't know why. Maybe they too scared to hide her from her their champion. Yeah, she asking for the belt. I don't know how many times. It's really ridiculous. They don't even give her opportunity for fight for belt. They sign girl from Bellator who show horrible fight for this fucking title belt and don't give opportunity for my friend. I don't know. I hope it's not because she autistic, because you can see a lot of people look at autistic girls or guys like a strange, but they're amazing people, really focused, really kind. So I totally support my friend, and I hope if Invicta keep being scared of Serena de Jesus, she will make transition to UFC, because some of girl in UFC even not her level. Like
Yeah.
I don't say about top 5. Of course, you need to make a huge way to be on the top, but some of fights I saw recently, like I think 135. I look at this, oh my god,
Yeah.
not even they not deserve to be in UFC. Everybody must be fired, But
Yeah.
I wish my friend the best, honestly, and so she will be in my corner. She support me from the beginning of my traveling here. Her family help me, or like every time they ask me for go to dinner for them to spend some time, so don't feel so lonely here, because to left everything home and fly here with no before. It's not like my plan. I mean, I haven't in plans to make camp here, but everything, like, nobody was ready in my country. This has happened, and me either. I was in Kiev 24 February when it's all shit starts. So yeah, like, I have a good people now surround myself, and I'm really appreciate God for give such people in my life.
How do you envision the fight playing out on August 20th? What's your prediction? How do you see the fight playing out?
As I told you, everything depends from God. From my side, I will do my best. I work hard. I make 2-3 drinks in a day, so I don't wanna have any doubts in the warming room before the fight. If I do something not enough, every day I work harder than the day before. So it will be the show. This is exactly what I said to her when we make face to face. I said, let's make a show. It will be a lot of blood. It will be a lot of emotional. It will be interesting fight to watch. So I'm sure we can make a more show than some guys in the tournament.
I'd agree. Yeah, I love this fight on paper. If all goes well, not looking past August 20th, but if all goes well and you win this fight, and on the other side of the bracket, Kayla Harrison wins her fight, what would it mean to fight Kayla Harrison after everything you've been through, one of the biggest names in women's MMA?
For me now, only focus honestly on for this fight, because
Yes.
for me it's more personal fight too.
Mhm.
So I want to focus on this fight, and we can speak with you right after.
There we go. I like that. I like that. I understand for sure. For sure, that makes sense. What are some of your other hobbies outside of fighting? Do you watch any
Oh,
other sports or anything like that, or is it just fighting? Like, what do you like doing when you have that little bit of downtime?
I'm nerd. I prefer spend more time in honestly in calm places. Now I'm study at two university. I'm studying political science. In the end of the year, I need to send online my diploma, and honestly, it's really hard for now for me. I choose the theme close to sport in my country and the influence on sport in such a horrible time right now. So, and how sportsmen can to support people, like not to give up. So, but not be high. It's high to focus on this. So I put it in the box, and I will focus on this diploma right after the fight. And another, my university, I'm studying psychology. So after 3-4 years, I have another degree of this, and I would like to make some work in psychology, like to speak about like what push. I wanna take the theme about what push girls to make such kind of sport, because for me, for my own opinion, like maybe somebody disagree with me, but it's what I thinking. For women, it's not so regular choice to be a fighter. It's no matter MMA, Muay Thai, boxing. Somebody push these girls, and I want to find the reason why they choose such kind of sports. What happened in their childhood? What pushes them? Is it something like, or what they're watching is sometimes they have a family fighter, sometimes they have domestic violence, that's they try to protect themselves. Sometimes they have abuse or being raped in childhood. So a lot of horrible stories I heard already from the girls. A lot of girls, unfortunately, shy to share it. So maybe my work in psychology help for the future generation how to protect themselves and find the answer why they choose such kind of sports. Because girls, everybody, when they're born like a small princess, and then something happened. Nobody born a fighter. I'm sure about it.
Very well said. Interesting. So you got everything going on here. You got the fight career. You got obviously doing the university as well. It's really inspiring. Helena, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. If there's anyone you'd like to thank, or any sponsors you'd like to mention, or any social media you want to plug, I will give you the last word as we're signing off here.
So follow my Instagram, and I'm just remember I have a YouTube channel. If you're interested, you can find my all interviews, all my highlights in my YouTube channel. It's same Olena Kolesnyk. I just wanna say huge thanks, and again, God bless them and their family, to my head coach Dennis Davis, to Race F, a legendary, to Sirena, to all people who support me, like, and to have a faith with me in me. So thank you all, guys. Thank you for believing me and support your Ukrainian Rocky. And as I say, my soldiers in my country, guys who send me pictures near the broken Russian tank, I said, guys, don't give up. Don't give up. We all will win. Definitely.